Hey guys, what's up? My friend Eve and I decided to do videos for one another as kind of just a weird thing where we're really good friends. So before I get to that, I'm going to say this is dedicated to you, Eve, my dear friend. Thanks for the idea. I'm happy we can make videos for one another. Sorry about that. I had a message I had to tell my friend while I wasn't talking to her. Alright. So, on to what I'm doing. I realized, on top of that, I promised that we're making this video for one another, that I haven't done a review in a while. I've been so preoccupied with my own life, I haven't had time. I'm sure you people will understand. It happens, you know? Life happens, you get preoccupied with it. So this is for my fans, all of them, 4 or 5 of you guys that have subscribed. If you don't know my friend Eve, I believe she's subscribed to me. If I'm not subscribed to her, I will be subscribed to her. That's all beside the point right now. I'm getting to I have a review to do. Again, I'm sorry it took so long. Okay, so the movie review I'm doing is going to be on one of my favorites from Christopher Nolan. Not that he's a bad director. He just has his good films and his bad films. This is one of his better films. This is up there with Memento. If you haven't seen Memento, see it. It's one of the better movies he's ever done. Again, forgive me. We're chatting right now. Pepsi with lime got it 4 for $1. You know, I can't go wrong there. This is a movie called The Prestige. Written and directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. Both excellent actors in their own right. Both have done good movies. Some movies better than others, as with all directors and actors. Yeah, forgive me, I think I have a bit of a bad cold as well. Real quick to the dude that said something about the list on the other video, fuck you. Dude, fuck you. Sorry, some jackass dissed me on a video saying my list was stupid or some shit like that. Or saying I was a well articulated man, don't know if the list fool me, I don't know if that was sarcasm or seriousness. Beside the point though, I'm digressing greatly. If it was serious, thank you. If it wasn't, fuck you. Beside the point, as I was stating, yeah, forgive me, I got sidetracked. The Prestige is the movie I'm reviewing. I said that already. I'm sure I did. I already said who's starring, who wrote and directed it. Yeah, I don't know what year it came out. Give me a second, I'll tell you. Before I tell you what year it came out, I'll continue on the episode of Wage Reviews. It was a movie that got a lot of publicity. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well in theaters. It did decently, but it didn't do back the amount it should have. Came out in 2006, by the way, so it's 3 years old. It's a really good movie. It's a really excellent film. I recommend it to you. It's a movie that is about magicians, but there's so much more to it than that. An example, you have these two main characters, played by Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale, as previously noted by me. And what happens over the movie is it starts out early in their careers. They're pretty much street magicians, and it goes throughout their careers as they get better and whatnot. And as things go for them. And how well the movie plays out, how well they affect one another's lives. Quite a lot happens in it, but that's all beside the point. Lots of things happen in the movie that seem minuscule, but in the end play out to be something much bigger. Unfortunately, at the moment in time, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm a little tired, I have to be up early tomorrow. Beside the point is also digressions. So what happens is they meet each other early on in their careers. They immediately don't like each other, and how their dislike of one another is and whatnot. They consider each other to be the better. They each consider themselves to be the best magician, when in reality they're both just as good as one another. It has a good romance story as a backstory. I was happy it wasn't the main story. I thought it was rather pointless, to be honest. But whatever. There's lots of good things that happen in the movie, but who cares about that, right? I'm not going to tell you about the movie because it's a movie you have to fucking see for yourself. In order to truly get the greatness of the movie, like the true greatness of the movie, you have to experience. It's not a movie you see; it's a movie you experience. It not only, but the best thing about it is not only is it a movie about magicians, it's the entire setup of the movie is based off of the three rules. Oh, Michael Caine is also in it. It's based off of the three acts of an illusion. You have the setup, the illusion, and the prestige. The entire movie is, not only is it a movie about magicians, but the entire movie is a setup to this great prestige. It just throws you at the end of it, you're just like jaw dropped, completely like, what the fuck just happened? But it's one of the best movies you can possibly see, one of the best movies in the past 10 years. As a word of warning, for those of you who like the movie, the summer blockbusters, which is what I think the problem with it was the release date was just really bad for it. For those of you who are fans of the blockbusters like Independence Day, Transformers, what have you, that have no real storyline, but lots of special effects, don't see this movie. There's special effects, yeah, it had a budget, yeah, but it's not about the budget or the special effects, it's about how excellent this movie is. The actors don't try to outact one another, which is the most important part of the movie, is they're both given equal screen time and they both have equal amounts of acting capabilities. Unfortunately, you don't see it because all you ever hear about is this and that. Unfortunately, most movies, unfortunately, most movies, actors try to outact one another. Excuse me. This is one of those rare movies where they don't. So you know what? If you like Memento, see this movie. If you like this movie, see Memento. That's it for now. My next review is going to be coming up probably here. It'll be uploaded the same time as this one. So see you guys in probably a couple minutes.